Right. Or for right.
You're live.
Oh gosh, we are alive. Okay. So good evening, everybody. How are you guys? Welcome. So Doris, you're gonna stand real close to me so they can see you because we're trying. Devin hates videoing our lives. So we're really trying to be independent and self-sufficient. So welcome everybody. We are going to have some regular fabrics first and just brand new off the press came in. So we are going to be doing the regular fabrics and then we'll switch over to auctions because I know most of you are here for the auctions. So welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. We are Fabric Chicks from Gardnerville, Nevada. I'm Beth. This is Doris. And if you have any questions, let us know. If you want to order anything, all you have to do, everything we show you is going to have a number, S and the number. All you have to do is put S. S is you committing to buying it, the number, and then how many of whatever we're showing you you want. The fabrics that we're going to show you first, we have lots of. And then throughout the show, some will be limited, but we'll let you know. So welcome. And we just got a new line from Marsha Dursey. So we're going to just kick it off with that. Let me just put it to our other screen so you can see up close and personal. So this is the collection from Marsha Dursey, Wyndham Fabrics. We have not had this one we have had before. It actually was on a vest, and I'll show you that in a minute. So this is the collection. We'll show you the bolts later. The collection, if you order the collection, it's a little bit less expensive. So S051, here, I think he's got the camera tilted sideways this time. Okay, let's see if we do that, then is the numbers upside down for you. So I think we want to put it like this. Okay. There you go. Okay, so love Marsha Dursey, love her fabrics. And just a little backstory while we show you these. So this collection is S051, and it's $78 for the 6 pieces, $39 for the half yards, and $24 for the fat quarters. And then we've got one other collection, and I'll let you lay this out while I'll tell them the kind of the backstory. So at QuiltCon, Devin and I went and listened to Marsha Dursey, the designer of this fabric. We went and listened to her lecture, and she basically she had a children's bookstore. And so she makes all of her fabric designs on old paper scrolls, which is very different. Most people nowadays make it via the computer. So it's kind of fun to watch how somebody's process who does it, not by computer. The whole world's doing everything by computer. Okay, and then this collection, there's 7 pieces, and it's S050, $91 for the 7 1 yards, $45.50 for the half yards, and $28 for the fat quarters. And then, hey, Peggy, it's good to see you. Are you feeling better? Okay, we're going to show you the bolts real quick. S76 is for the blue. S76 is the blue. And if you don't get an opportunity to see it, or you miss it, or you have to answer the door or something, you can always go back and rewatch this. We do leave these numbers on through the weekend, so you can reorder them. These ones are brand new, Judy, so you don't have these ones. This is kind of a fun gray neutral. I mean, to me, these are kind of neutral colors these days. And then S80 is the red. S80 is the red. S80 is the red. And S77 is the black. And I don't think they'll, Devin, do you know why the light's not turned on, or do you know how to turn on the light?
I forget.
Maybe this switch right here.
Yeah, that's how we did it.
Okay, can you do the light?
Um,
Oh, look at that. So much better.
that one
Sure, that's fine.
or the other one?
That one's fine. Okay, and then this one is one that we had before, and a lot of people have asked for it, so we reordered it, S72. And S72, I'm going to flip the camera around real fast so you can see the sample that we used it in right here. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can get this. So that is a vest that we use. It's the Terrific Tabard by Heidi Emmett. And then this is what she did with the back. So just a fun design. And then she just did some abstract black and whites there. So that's a fun fabric you can do a lot of things with. And then let's go back down here, hopefully. If you do need the Terrific Tabard pattern, S71 is for the Terrific Tabard pattern. And it goes from sizes extra small to 4X. And the tissue pattern is included. So that is that. And then I think do we need to turn it that way to get the
Yes.
orientation back?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
That was number 72.
Mary Lou says that vest pattern is great. It is a very popular one. Hey, Terracotta.
Well, thank you, Terracotta.
Okay, so then we have just a few more in this. Pat actually just made my sample for me. So as soon as I get it quilted, we'll show you these all again. But the sample is super cute. I think, Judy, you have the pattern for the same sample that I'm doing, but you made yours bigger. Where is it? Okay, S85. This is one that I use a lot. If you guys were at the retreat in October, I actually used the wide back of this print. This is a regular 44-inch wide, but I used the wide back for the front of the vest that I'm making. I just have to sew the binding on, so maybe you'll see it by Monday, but maybe not. I don't know. I've been staying up till 3 o'clock in the morning doing customer quilts, trying to get caught up for Christmas. Okay, and then S79 is,
You need to turn the camera because you're sideways.
oh yeah. Okay, hang on a second. How did we have that? Hang on a second. I don't know. Does this swivel? Devin's gonna have to come help us because I've got it backwards. It's sideways.
What's sideways?
The numbers are sideways. I guess we could do it that way. That would be right.
You want it that way, or you want me to mess with it?
No, we could do it this way. We just will we will show them sideways. No. No, well,
That one will work. It's like,
No, because it won't be full screen for them.
oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, hang on a second. Devin's gonna rotate the
Can
camera.
you switch it to your face, please? So this isn't
Okay.
so weird.
Okay, this is a small break. The pattern, Cynthia, the pattern is $14. S71 for the vest pattern is $14. And and then I also want to show you. So if you guys follow us on a regular basis, on Mondays at 3 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube on Quilt Show Reno, we interview the teachers, the vendors, the sponsors, special exhibits, all that good stuff. So if you sign up, classes will go live. Classes are not live now. I know people keep calling me saying they went online and they couldn't find the classes. Did you change it?
It might work now. I don't know. I can't see it because this one's.
Oh, okay. Well, you can see what it's going to be right here. I think it's correct.
Oh, that's you.
Oh, okay. Okay, hang on. So anyways, the classes are not live on www.quiltshowreno.com. Oh, look, I didn't change my banner either. Hang on a second. Devin, can you change the banner real quick while I'm talking? So if you, let me regroup real quick. If you sign up for classes for Quilt Show Reno between Black Friday, which is the Friday after Thanksgiving, and Cyber Monday, then you will get one of these free. Well, it's not free. It's free with the purchase of your classes or entries into for Quilt Show Reno. So this is what it says on the front: Quilt Show Reno 2026, and they are V-necks. Although I am going to have her do a couple men's because it really is too form fitting for Devin's big muscles. And then on the back, you guys are getting a sneak peek. On the back, it says, can you read that? WTF, where's the fabric? So these are free with purchase of classes and entry into Quilt Show Reno 2026. And then after that, you can purchase them. They are going to be a limited supply just because we don't know how many to order. Okay, so if you're new to watching, we're going to show you, today we've kind of got a mixed show. We're going to be showing you fabric that just arrived from Marsha Dursey, and then we also have another fabric line that just arrived, and then we're going to go into auctions. So this is, I'm going to switch back over to this one. S78 is $13.50. S78, and these are Marsha Dursey for Wyndham Fabrics. I love her. She's one of my favorite designers. I would say my two favorite designers are Stephanie Brandenburg and Marsha Dursey, and then Tim Holtz. Okay, a couple more from her. If you love blue, S83. S83, they're kind of abstract, kind of modernish, artsy, but it does a lot of the work for you. You could cut these into 10-inch squares, and you would have a great main focal fabric for a 3 1-yard quilt. And then this is S84. S84 is $13.50 a yard. S84. S84. And then a lot of these, we do have the batiks. So she did main prints in cotton, digital prints, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but the main prints are prints, and then the coordinating fabrics are batiks. So that's kind of a different thing for her this year, or this run. So this is S0 here. Let me separate them. So this is the collection, if you want the collection. And they are a lot of fun. I'll show you the vest. I'm hoping to get it done by Monday. But this one is a great one to use as a background. If you're doing applique or anything, that's a great kind of neutrally background, but has a little bit of movement going on. This one is another one that's got great movement. So those are in this collection, S050, $91 for the 1 yards. Half yards are $45.50. Fat quarters are $28. And I think they took all the bags for the auction stuff. So I just put it in baskets. And then this is the collection. This is kind of a fun print. And the same print is in the green, the black, and the red. And then the print that we used on the vest. And then a different print. I just got one colorway of this just because sometimes with the, when you're looking online, you can't really see very much of it. So I got one to see if I like it. I actually love it. So I'll probably get this in every color. If for nothing else, just so I have it for my collection. S051, 1 yards are 78, half yards are 39, fat quarters are $24. And then I'm going to show you, oh, we have 2 more pieces from that collection. Sorry. S82, 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 and then S81. S81. And it's kind of like the back of postcards. What it looks like to me, but what is random thoughts? And it does say postcards back. So it actually looks like what it's supposed to. Okay, S81. All right, let's click back over. Yes, Judy, we've got, well, it's not a new camera. It's a camera and a system that we bought years ago, so that I could film myself when nobody was here. But then after that, we had everybody here, and so I didn't have to film myself. But Devin really does not like standing and filming, so I'm trying to do that myself. So this here is the Devin.
Yeah.
Can you just come film real quick so you can get this panel? So the panel we're going to show you momentarily is the alphabet panel. We have had this panel in the past. And it's a big panel. It's 1.5 yards. If you just pick up the arm and hold it. Yeah, the whole thing. Oh, I don't know if you can do it that way.
What are you talking about? It's
S66.
perfect.
Can you see what you're filming?
No.
S66 is $24.95, but it's a great baby quilt or a kid's quilt, but it's also a great grown-up quilt. I love this. What can you see?
I can see the whole top 3 rows. There we go. I can see the bottom 3.
Okay.
Right there.
So that is a great baby quilt, or, I mean, really, you could do anything with it.
Check it.
So,
Like this?
yep.
Oh, maybe not that. Yeah, almost.
So
Almost.
you can see all the cute little detail in all the letters. You could cut it apart and use the words to spell things, or you could leave it. I, in the past, have done a just quilted the panel with Minky on the back, but every time I quilt one, I sell my sample. So I don't have a sample. I got to make a new sample. But S66 is $24.95. So that is that. And then we've got some fun new stuff in. So we got Cantha fat quarters. And you guys know what Cantha is. Okay, let's put the... You know what Cantha is? It's the 2 pieces of fabric that is stitched with the big stitch. So...
Which way? I was waiting to see which way you were going to put the number.
Oh, sorry. It was like in my face too much. Okay.
You used to.
Hang on a second. Devin's gonna get the camera back to where I can film it myself. So this is what the back looks like. Some of them are quilted all the way, some of them are not, but you do have the 2 layers already together. So you've got the 2 layers, and then the bundles, I believe, are the same. But so you can make a scrappy patchwork quilt, but I would use it in clothing, or I would use it in tote bags, or basically you could make journal covers with these. There's really nothing you couldn't do, but the variety of colors is pretty amazing. I'm going to pull it back a little bit so you can really see. So these are all 6 different fat quarter bundles of the Cantha fabrics out of the cotton. So this is what the bundle looks like. And if you want it, it's S65 and it's $39.99. So $39.99 gives you a good variety of the different Canthas. This one is really pretty. So fat quarter bundles, if you want, I use these for a lot of different projects. In my spare time, which I know you all can relate with, in my spare time, I am going to make up some more projects with the Cantha, but they do make great bags, great clothes, great, there's really nothing you can't use these with. So S65 is for 6 fat quarters of the bundles. Uh-oh. No, Lucretia, my phone did not change. I do have a text from yesterday. I think I got a text yesterday, but it didn't have your name on it, so I didn't know whose it was, and then I got busy. So I'll have Devin, can you write down to check my cell phone for Lucretia?
Okay.
Okay, perfect. So Donna, if you want to register, you can call the number scrolling across the bottom, 775-267-0204. I believe you could do that now because he's hooked up to a different phone. Or you can just wait till after we're done. if you want to bid on anything, you just type in S. S is you committing to it, the number of the product that you want, and then how many. And that's all we need. It's super easy. Riri, if you can't hear me, I'm not sure what to tell you since you can't hear me. Okay, so we have new friction pins just came in. So we have S56 is $9.99. S56 is $9.99. That's for 4 of the friction pins. So these are the pins that you can use to write on your fabric, and then it will iron off. And I know I say this all the time because people complain about, well, what if it's cold and the markings come back? Unless you put your quilt in the fridge or you leave it on your porch in the snow, the markings are not going to come back. If they did come back, just warm up your quilt and they'll go away. So, that would be the least of my concerns. In my world, the markings coming back are literally the least of my worries. So we have 2 different choices. We have S55, which is pink, purple, and turquoise. S55 is $8.99, or the 4 of them, the purple, red, blue, and black. S56, $9.99. And if you're anything like me, you need many of these because every time I go to trace a pattern for our wool work, I can never find them. So I literally have to buy a new pen every time I do a new project, which is very frequently. And you would think the old ones would turn up, but they don't really seem to turn up. But so they iron off. You write onto your fabric and then they iron off. So you don't have to worry about chalk that rubs off, or just don't iron it. If you iron it, you're going to have to redo your pattern. It's kind of a sad state of affair. So if you spray starch first, then wash when done, less likely to come back. Perfect. Good advice, Terracotta. Okay, we found, as you know, we're cleaning out one of our customers' sewing rooms. So this was so cute. I thought, and you're only going to need a little bit of it for different projects. And she did cut, I think for borders, maybe she cut. So what's left is 30 inches. So you're not going to get a 44-inch wide. You're going to get 30 inches wide by whatever size you want. So if you want 1 yard, it's $7 a yard, $3.50 a half yard, or $1.75 a quarter yard. But it's only going to be 33 inches wide. Okay.
And
but
it's
peas. It is super cute. Super cute. Here, I'm going to push this. That way you can see get the relationship to the sizes. So if you need any of the peas, S62 is $7 a yard, $3.50 a half yard, $1.75. So if you're doing oven mitts or anything in the kitchen, this would be a cute one. Or if you call somebody sweet pea, this might be something you want to include in their quilts. So S62 for the pea fabric, it is only 30 inches wide. And then we just got in some of our felt and mostly felt kits, but some are just quilting kits. So this is always super popular in the summer. The blue mugs, that's a sample of all of them. I could not find my red ones, but those are all of the little mugs. But you can put gift cards in them if you want, or you could just put them on the front of a gift basket or a present or anything like that. If you want to make the Merry mugs, they're super, super simple. Everything you need comes in here. S51 is $22.99. S51, oops, let's get the glare out of there. S51 is $22.99 for the Merry mugs, and everything you need to make all of those. And then I'm not sure where my Christmas critters are. I could only find this cute little one. But you get the idea. If you want this kit, it's S52. S52 is $21.95, and it makes all of those cute critters. All of those cute critters. S52 is $21.95, and all of your supplies are in there. And This one is brand new. I think it's adorable if you love cows. The Highland cows are kind of popular right now.
Yeah.
So this makes these cute little ornaments. Everything you need is in there. S53 is $21.99. S53 is $21.99. Oh, perfect. Mary Min says she made those ornaments a few years ago. And then we've got this little wall hanging quilt. I figure this is the season for it. I'm going to pull it back a little bit so you can see the whole thing there. It is pretty small, but very adorable. It does have beads for the berries. So you do have a few beads. Look at the snowman shaking hands with the dog. Super cute. That kit is S47 for $29.99. And it comes with the pattern, the backing, the batting, everything basically that you need. I don't see a needle, but that's weird that they wouldn't just include a needle. But then you might have to provide your own needle. Full-size templates, embroidery floss, beads and buttons, batting, complete patterns and illustrations. All fabrics and wool felt to complete the quilt, including applique, background, back, and binder. So S47 is $29.99, and that is super adorable. That's one of our best sellers. So something you can hang up not just for Christmas, but all winter. And then similar projects. I don't know where our sample is. I don't know where anything is at this point in my life, but S54 is $32.99. And that one makes the gnomes, and the gnomes noses are beads. So it is dimensional, and then it's got a tassel there. So super cute. If I could find my sample, you would really love it. S54 is $32.99. S54 is $32.99. And that's all of the stuff that you need to make it, except for you do need a needle, I think. And then this one is another one in case you want to do ham and eggs. This has a pig, and it looks like a mama pig and a baby pig, and then a mama chicken and a baby chick. So ham and eggs. Oh, that makes sense. S50 is $26.99. S50 is $26.99 for ham and eggs. And you have the beads for their eyes and the probably the thread to quilt it, I'm guessing. S50 is $26.99. If you're new to watching and you want to order anything, all you got to do is just put S and the number, and then you can contact us afterwards to get registered. S57, we always need batting tape. Batting tape is when you have all those loose extra scraps of batting. You just take the two pieces of batting, butt them up together. Don't overlap them, just butt them up together. And then you just run this tape down where you've butted them, right down the center of that. And then you iron it. I press it. I like put my iron on, and then I move my iron, and then I move my iron, and then I don't rub the iron because batting's weird. So if you need batting seam tape, it's a fusible seam tape for joining scraps of batting. It is S57 for $10. And this one is, I believe, 1.5 inches wide. Yeah, 1.5 inches wide. S57, 10 yards maybe. It's not really telling me anything. Your guess is as good as mine. So S57 is $10. S57 is $10. And oh, we do have another one of those cute quilts. It's so bizarre not having to show it the opposite direction. So Birch's is there you go, without a glare. Birch's is S49 for $29. S49 for $29. Just a cute little kind of wintry scene with the aspen, and it again has everything you need. So S49 is $29. S49 is $29. And then I only have well, here, I've got a lot of these. If you guys need dusters, if you're new to watching, you might not know what a leaf duster is, but this is from Doris's Sheep. And when she first brought it in, I'm going to tell you, I thought she was crazy. Like, what are we going to sell those ugly things like that? I don't know. That's such a random thing. But I am a true believer. I like have one in every room now. So here, I'm going to do a demo real quick, okay? Because I meant to go get my duster So somebody who gets this exact dusty, no, we'll make sure you guys get brand new ones. But see all the crud that is in my little thing here? Just watch it. Can you see how clean it is now? Isn't that, I mean, I'm just gonna tell you, it's amazing. And then see how dirty that one is? It just picks up everything. So I use them on my keyboards, my computer keyboards. I literally use them on everything. If, what, well, Devin, they say we're frozen.
Not here.
Yeah, it says, 2 people said we're frozen. Victor says he's frozen too. It says video signal is in waiting mode. Me neither. Did I push the wrong button? I don't know. I touched the computer. Can you guys see me now? Everybody's saying it's frozen. Oh, Joyce says it's fine on YouTube. Well, I'm going to keep going then if it's. Well, the viewership just went down by 17 people, just like disappeared.
I don't know.
Can you type in and ask them if we're still frozen?
I'm looking at it.
Is it frozen for you?
Yeah, it's just a spinning circle.
Okay. I'm going to log off and log back on.
It's not gonna do anything, I don't think.
If we restart it.
I would just turn off the Wi-Fi. Oh.
Do I need to end it and start over?
This may be an issue on Facebook's end. I don't know what to tell you. I don't control Facebook, but
T. Lane Johnson said Facebook crashed. Oh, now I got a message here. Did you get that?
Yeah. I hate to send them all.
Cynthia says I'm okay.
But she's on YouTube.
Oh,
Okay, for those of you on YouTube, I'm going to go back because everybody on Facebook, it says that Facebook totally crashed. So I'm going to go back, log in and log out and see if we can try it again. So come